Alright, return to Monkey Island. Capturing? Nice. So there are 1, 2, 3 more games made, but it wasn't part of the main story. Settings. And I gotta make sure everything is alright with you. We'll probably figure this out. Why it doesn't seem as loud as with the other games? Headline quality restart required. Highest. Text and speech. Speech only? Text plus speech, please. We have viewers. Oh, turn on the option thing? Turn on writer's cut. More bladder, worse pacing. Or no? Oh, okay. Interface. Speech text backing. Display speaker's name. That'll be alright, I think. Lower text size. Direct text size. Okay, perfect. I'll do a quick reboot for the graphics. Do we want to have a look at the scrapbook before we go in?
Hey, want to see my Mighty Pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures.
It's worth, okay. So, Monkey Island by Guybrush. People.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate.
Guybrush, Mighty, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. Guybrush.
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood. That's me, Guybrush Threepwood. In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to
Is
prove
this too
your
loud,
worth.
chat?
Treasure hunting is important for any pirate.
Seems a bit loud.
Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. The pirate leaders were in charge of the 3 trials, acting as judge, jury, executioner, and devoted grog tasters. The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security was heavy. Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility. This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at the time.
Oh.
Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials. Elaine was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck. I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine. LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine. My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ships with a letter of credit that I, sort of falsified. My first ship was... Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same. On the island was a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath.
Are you okay? Okay, I'll just turn it down for me a little bit then.
The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear. There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but
This
I
is
think it was
peeking
just a
into
show
yellow
for
now.
the tourists.
So I might lower it a little bit.
LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface. I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other. We wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure. I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought. It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that? I defeated LeChuck, and he basically exploded. It was the beginning of something magical.
This scrapbook is nice.
These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop. I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. Good times. The mysterious voodoo lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once. The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets. Elaine always seems to know when I need her. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I. One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course.
Oh,
That guy never gives up.
they added curse and everything.
The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture. I erupted a volcano on purpose. There's not a
With
lot
the
I
cheese
wouldn't do
gods.
for Elaine.
Lactose intolerant cheese gods.
It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle. I got buried alive. Things backfired on LeChuck because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game, set, matchmaker.
All games are canon, despite them not being all of them. Wait, I thought they said something about they accept all the games or something, but the story will just be 1, 2, and return, and then the rest is like different universe, kinda. So this will actually. This happened after 2 or something. Or I will probably figure it out. I'll probably see.
This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scum bar handle the catering.
The scumbag.
It's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match. Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles, I think. I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation.
Marley Treepwood.
I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do. Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride. Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time.
Monkey, come back.
I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it. LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed. I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy. Morgan Le Fay betrayed me, even after we bonded inside a giant manatee. I should have trusted her less.
Everyone likes Morgan, the character.
The death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course. Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure.
Ah,
I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread. I defeated LeChuck with this.
note to self, get more paper for the rest of my adventures.
Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the... I defeated LeChuck.
I mean, they ended on the LeChuck thing. So that's definitely going to be the start. Right, let's go, chat. All the story and all the fun, but with casual puzzles for the busy on-the-go player. Hard mode, more puzzles, harder puzzles, the full monkey. For the pro adventure gamer who wants it all. Let's go, hard mode, okay. Hard mode, it's not hard. I want to say something. Prelude, an unexpected story begins. Easier than 1 and 2?
Take this, LeChuck! Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask. Will you promise to stop picking on me? All right, All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Wait, what?
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It
It's
did
so
happen though.
lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
There was lightning in his eyes. Don't lie to me, LeChuck.
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir.
Come on, I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way, you have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Walk already. Inventory. Open my to-do list. Junior Mighty Pirates to-do list. Buy scurvy dogs.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Sounds real.
Why is there a... Okay, whatever.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
Make a sprint. Can I go back?
This would be great for apple bobbing. Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead.
Exhibit removed. Aw. Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key.
Outhouse is locked, okay.
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
This actually was kind of nice. Okay, let's go. What a giant fly.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it. I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
It unlocks the outhouse outside.
Okay. Buy scurvy dogs.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
Rude.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
I don't see very well, but I can hear just fine. You kids better have money.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of money.
Chicken food fries, a mug of grog.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up,
This
you little
smiles.
moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
True.
much are those chicken foot fries?
Chicken foot fries are 2 pieces of 8.
Okay. We don't have money.
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
I once got a...
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
What did he say?
What should we do next?
Let's look for change in the outhouse. Maybe we...
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside. Good, you unlocked it.
Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
With this?
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Okay.
I thought it was a piece of 8 at first. It looks just like a piece of 8. A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Yummy.
Gross. Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay. Ugh,
Yikes.
gross.
I once had...
I'm not touching that gunk. It seems more like something Chucky would do. Hey, Chucky,
I'm
it
so
says you're
confused.
supposed to wash your hands.
I never wash my hands.
It looks like a piece of 8, if you don't see very well.
He has big glasses. Why scurvy dogs? Can we put the key back as well?
Hey, look! I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
Rude. Oh, I got a key with back leg.
What can we get with this?
Ah.
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you
Yikes.
want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours. So good. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
They look scurvy, alright. Let's surround and explore. Find our real parents?
I'm having these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner forever.
Okay.
Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at. Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Isn't it a theme park or something?
That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Check out the anchor. Beat Chucky in a race. Feed the duck. Add some sauce to my scurvy dog. Practice sword fighting. Find a 4-leaf clover. Make a wish at the wishing well. Find real parents.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way.
I like how guys
Then
fall
people
asleep.
noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you
Does it
look
one bit
close, you
skip?
can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron.
Oh, anchor
and
face
you
and
have
what
to
I said,
recast
bullshit.
them like twice
I
a
thought
year
so.
because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead.
would float.
All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies. But the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
Is there anything you can press? Oh. Press down arrow to see more previous lines, up arrow to go to the next line and escape to exit. Oh, that's kind of nice.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
That's disgusting.
That's a cool anchor.
That
No!
just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very... Did you know they were used in... They started then, the current... But you can... On a modern... That's to prevent the little... Most ink about... Oh, but the word... They're called...
Stunning. Or awake. I misclicked. Let's see.
Do you like to race?
I'd rather be in charge of a race than be in it.
I wonder where this path goes.
It's a race.
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! Chucky wins!
Woohoo!
Why didn't I run?
Yeah!
Next time for sure.
In France,
You up for another race?
Did I have clicked?
you're on.
I'll officiate. 3.
Hey,
Oh.
You have to wait until I say
Oh,
go.
wait, I get it. Oops.
You up for another race?
I thought
You're
it was gonna be
on.
some kind of
I'll
cinematic or
officiate.
something. I
3,
didn't see my mouse.
2, 1, go!
Go!
I win!
Chucky, please. You're an idiot. Feed the duck.
I bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go way back.
Hey, hands off!
Excuse me,
Yes?
could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Excuse me,
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again? I have so many questions about
will you
this.
pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
I wonder what's in that basket.
let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days have no regard for personal property.
Gotta
I
run.
knew it.
How rude.
Like the sword fighting. What the hell is that guy doing?
Let's be frank. You can never
Why are
hope
we
to beat
fighting
me.
with the
No way!
scurvy
You'll
dogs?
never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
I have questions.
Do you want a sword fight with me?
I've seen you fight. Come back in a few years, maybe.
Rude. What's this?
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Tell me.
You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not. Gross.
You should
but-
put that on your scurvy dog.
But picking up the ketchup from the ground is fine.
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Good for you. Wait. How do I go to the menu? I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit. Was that to save, by the way? Well, that's cool. Let's feed the duck.
Don't feed the duck.
So we're feeding the duck.
I stole it from that couple. It looks full. It looks full.
Cute duck.
It smells bad.
No autosave. There was a button for it. Save game is Alt S. Alt L. Inventory. C map. Okay, so I just gotta remember to save once in a while. Chat, remind me.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
That's disgusting! Gotta throw it away.
I once ate 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Wow, congrats. Find the 4-leaf clover, make a wish at the wishing well.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if! Let's look for a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
So why are we brats? I saw it. Yeah,
I found one.
nice.
Awesome.
There was still one left? Darn.
I never thought I'd ever find one.
Lucky me.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
What the hell is he saying?
I should find a coin to throw in.
Oh, we don't have a coin anymore.
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this way.
Yeah, we need a coin.
What you looking at?
Those kids jumping rope down there? They're doing it wrong.
Oh, there it is. Found a coin.
Maybe I should throw this down the wishing well.
Oh. I wish Chucky had a mustache. Why is the first thing about a mustache? Is the game trying to tell me something? Oh, damn it. I wish D would disappear. I wish for a cool plant. I wish we could speak backwards.
I wish we could speak backwards. Or what it...
Yes, you know.
Yes, well, I
was hoping something like that would happen.
That was fun.
Oh man, it wore off.
Too bad. You made more sense than usual.
Oh dang, now I gotta replay it like 6 times. To like see what happens every time.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
I'm sorry. Chucky has problems. Okay, onwards. What? Hey, Dad!
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs!
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with
thanks.
them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Know where this is going? Deep in the Caribbean. The island of Melee. Who's mapping hype? Nice. That's a good introduction. Did Ron always had that in his mind that the ending of 2 was just Guybrush's kid playing around? That's some clever thinking. This is a good time to grab a drink while we enjoy the music. Part 1. A friendly place.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition
Having
together
a kid?
to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate turret the seas. I've been enemies for my whole career. That guy steals all my best ideas. I want to do my own voyage. Fine. I was like, Guybrush, as a kid, which he's telling the story to, who's the mom? Is it Elaine? That's why I want to click this one.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't
so Elaine
married
is
yet
the
when
wife.
that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point.
Okay, so they are married. So curse has happened, I guess. Like you said.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
Curse is canon. Okay. Sure. Well, 4 or 5. Okay, but 4 ends with them going on a honeymoon. I mean 3. 4 is during their honeymoon, and then you know the whole Ozymandias thing starts. I'm guessing that one's true as well because it did show up in the book. I guess everything's just canon then, because it's in the scrapbook. They're all like little adventures yet. But is this one after? Well, I guess the guy is now just telling his kid a story again. So it could be after 3, it could be after 4, it could be after 5. He's just telling stories to his kid. That's where all the games come from, I guess. So it doesn't really matter where this one fits into, you know, the 1, 2, 3, 4 thing. Anyways.
I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well,
maybe
you'd
it'll
better
be
get
cleared up.
cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly.
Right.
That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you. I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it? Shouldn't you be on your way to the Scum Bar to talk to the pirate leaders?
I was just about to head down there. My business right now is down those stairs with 3 pirate leaders and the fat wad of cash they're gonna give me. My business right now is
thank
down those
I
stairs.
want to try all
with
the
3
voice line possibilities. Look at how nice this looks. Re-elect. someone
Re-elect
else.
Governor Carla. She's tough on toughness.
Oh, Carla became governor. Let's check ship,
I better
alright.
get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard. I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard. I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
Oh, I can't go there.
I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
Scum Bar.
Some things never change. The Scum Bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes.
Can I look further?
Oops, I almost forgot to duck into the Scum Bar to ask the pirate leaders to back my expedition.
Dang it.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
Even the music
In
is
the
the same.
back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here
Boy.
to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
In the back of the Scum Bar is a kitchen. Oh. Oh, that's cool. You're gonna like find cards with little quests or like little questions on it. Holy crap, how many of there are there? 10. That's cool. What if you get something if you get all of them? Oh wait, I have the horse armor.
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
Oh, you can't show anyone the horse armor?
The pen is mightier than the sword. The pen is mightier than the
it's a pen,
sword.
okay.
I've got a few coins for incidentals.
There's a trivia book. Talk to pirate leaders to get money. Use wads of cash to outwit expedition. Find the secret of Monkey Island and relive the glory days.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
Hey, those aren't the pirate lords. That guitar rolling in though. Also, isn't this... Isn't this Loom Guy? Where's Loom Guy? Is Loom Guy here?
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Why is she scratching the table?
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Oh, they have the memoirs.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are exactly?
Irish Peepwood, mighty pirate.
I'm the rock-solid investment you've been waiting for.
Spare me the greasy sales pitch.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother.
Cool.
He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Exactly. It's a raid.
Fine. Well, don't keep us in suspense. What's the target?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a personal passion of mine. I really want to find it.
Your weird fetishes are not something I need to hear about.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out.
Funds. I can make it worth your while to help me hire a crew.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
Rude.
With backing, I can work it out. It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
Sounds good, Thor. I appreciate the no puns.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No,
We're going
of
with
course
LeChuck,
not.
aren't we?
Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Where are the old pirate lords? I don't like these.
Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Same. I was wondering if Loom Guy was gonna be.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like
He
pirating.
looks familiar. The guy in the front there.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Yeah, no one likes this. You're up the kitchen.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and
Hey.
breathe, how have you been?
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
We're apart more often than I'd like.
But you're still...
Oh yeah, we're still. We've just each got a lot on our plate. It's a two-plate relationship.
Well, tell her I say hello.
Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus
for
side,
sure.
they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey!
Thanks.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm thinking I'll steal one.
As far as I know, the only ship out there is LeChuck's.
Whoa.
Even better. Two birds with one stone.
Bold. I like your thinking.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding.
Oh, that was over there with
That joke never
Sicily
gets
else.
old. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Well, it's definitely a mop. Well, it's definitely a mop. Will you advance me the down payment on a ship if I help you clean up?
Put that down before you hurt yourself.
What?
Clearly, there's a lot you don't know about mops.
Honestly, I think I prefer to keep it that way. Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
Dang it.
Active little guys, aren't they? It's like a miniature dance party. At least they look healthy. It's like a miniature dance party. Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Question is, does the board still squeak?
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Oh.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. I think someone tried to secure a boat with this. It's hopeless.
I give him the horse armor. I cannot. Okay. Go and find a ship. Hi, chef.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Okay. I thought he might Is that a guy through the window? It is. Okay, off you go. Let's go into the town first.
Elaine?
Elaine!
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
Did they bring back Elaine's original voice actress? From Curse?
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
It sounds like it. Yes, good.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Why didn't she say orange? Surely we can avoid scurvy if we all eat an orange. Why did she say limes?
Sounds like we've both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll try that. You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye 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 first.
Sure, something's gonna happen.
You say bye first.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Aww.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santa Catalina.
Which is where the sword fighter was too.
It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
They really should have made that oranges, I'm sorry.
They're having a half-off sale.
Going out of business. Oh, you can't go there, okay.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
What is this store?
Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle.
Wally!
The sign says, at Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Oh yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now.
I mean, it's pretty close.
What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that? This place has kind of gone downhill. Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor. Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
Did you just use this door to get to the other side quicker? Let's go say hi.
Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for
I
you.
should save. Can I save here? I can't, okay.
I cannot give you what you wish. But perhaps I can help in another way. Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much.
Seems dangerous.
The way to the secret is like a serpent, which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
Boat.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
Dusty.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
A luncheon. Is Voodoo Lady hooking up with Wally?
The sign says, at Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Because, you know, he's there and she's going there?
They're having a half-off sale. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door. Things are not what they seem. All keys are gold. It's the way of keys. No one ever works together. All want their own prize.
Okay.
When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone.
Also only here in my right ear. Is that normal? Oh wait, I need to save. Click. So I'm gonna lower the volume a tiny bit more. Because I can tell that my voice isn't peaking the game. In the OBS thing. This should be better.
You can find a golden key, but you cannot
This is going to be
own
important.
it. A lock is a beautiful thing. A key, even more so. If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding. They're mostly gone now. Hardly anyone left to pick up the pieces. The queen always gives way to a new queen. She vanished along with the ship. I told her not to go. The secret smells like popcorn.
Now I want popcorn.
Some islands you should not visit. But what can you do? I got my golden key. But then, that is not enough.
What voice line does she
Lights
have?
out always comes sooner than you think. He's doomed. But that's what you get when you get involved with a woman.
Now do 3 more and now we go.
They all think they deserve it. Well, they do and they don't. It's a fairly good story. I wonder if there will be a sequel. Everybody thinks they know more than the other. Things
Okay,
are not what they
the
seem.
coughing was the note of, you know, being
Aww,
doing a circle
this is
thing.
where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for...
Hey, wait, now does the clown is Stan? Oh, I didn't see what the trivia card looked like. I was really hoping he was gonna say, I love circuses.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Open trivia card book. What animal is featured on Bella Fisher's ship? I don't even know who Bella Fisher is. What a narwhal. Perfect. Dang it. Wait, you lose it? Oh, of course, it could be trivia for this game too. Wait, can I reset? Can I pick up the card again? For some reason in my mind it was like, oh, all the trivia cards are gonna be about the other games as like a little Easter egg thingy. Oh well. Oops. Locksmith.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hiya. At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Southern Florida, okay.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
One of this is the parrot that took Captain, or like me took Sans.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Key grinder. Wait, you see all the players to get them all? Okay, so if you keep playing, you can get them all at once.
Can I
like
try
all.
out your key grinder?
No. I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
That's his second story about keys.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Lock Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Fair enough.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
Mm-hmm.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Nope.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Good call.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Something I need to have, probably.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key, one that opens all locks at once.
All at once? Well, how does
Like
that
a
work?
skeleton key.
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
would you like to join a pirate crew?
Would I have to leave my shop?
Well, yes, that's the general idea. The crew actually get on the ship and, crew it.
Thanks. I'll pass. Try down at the docks. There's always somebody hiring somebody down there.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
What's that key?
That one is only for going in, never for coming out.
What's that key?
That one's for making a quick exit from somewhere you're trapped.
What's that key?
That opens a long, straight wardrobe for keeping long, straight dresses. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's this key?
That activates a mechanical kettle.
What?
What's this key?
That unlocks your house. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's this lock?
That's for hats.
What's this lock?
It's meant for bachelors to secure their apartments.
What's that key?
That opens a long, straight wardrobe for keeping long, straight dresses.
I'm so confused. Why is there so
What's
many
that
different
lock?
things?
A special one that can open with any of 4 different keys.
Okay, well...
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
It's hopeless.
I guess we leave. This is jail?
A visitor! Wait.
Otis!
Guybrush Threepwood?
And Stan. Go talk to Stan.
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis,
Oh, God,
old
I'm
pal.
Stan.
You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in
There you
the
go.
other cell
I'm
that
Stan now.
time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
I should move myself. I'm covering Stan. I am Stan.
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Do what, Stan?
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden
Right,
instead.
he picked up the yellow flowers.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Imagine that.
Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
Well, he didn't put it in his to-do list, so it's not that important. And
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp, without the clean parts.
oh, I should save. Many saves.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters. It's who he is. Maybe one day, in a
His
moment of
shirt is still
weakness,
like
he
the same
crosses a
light.
line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and
Money.
goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Great.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
I guess we did get him out of the coffin then. Dang it, now we have to play Curse.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
I kinda miss the old Stan voice, you know? With Stan.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. See you later.
Yep.
Did Garbage write it down? He did not. Let's go visit Carla. The new governor.
Carla.
Stylish?
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
That's cool.
I hope you're not still sore about that thing with the ship that one time.
Ancient history.
Oh, good.
I can think of plenty of more recent things to hold against you.
Good.
Oh.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Not really? Yum.
Hey Fusion. I bet that Stan is innocent. Every innocent person shreds evidence. Just ask Activision/Blizzard Keck. Also.
Wow.
Ha 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 ha.
I doubt Stan is innocent though. Thank you for the pity, Storm. I mean, Stan is, he knows how to talk, I guess.
I'm not automatically involved with everything Elaine does just because we're married.
I can see that. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I'll be needing a crew. You interested?
Ha! I'd rather swallow a live badger than crew with you again. No offense intended.
I mean, she didn't even do anything though.
Unlikely, but still possible?
No. You want a crew, go down to the docks and hire one.
Wait, Carla and Otis, were they crew in Monkey Island 4?
Is there a government program that funds expeditions to find secrets of Monkey Island?
Oh, gosh. You're too late for that one. We canceled it last year and diverted the funds to build a habitat for the rare Caribbean whining leech.
Darn.
There's a ship at the docks that's headed for Monkey Island.
I think you're talking about LeChuck's ship.
Do you want to go to Monkey Island or don't you?
Elaine says Captain Madison is
We're
hooding
right,
her scurvy
yes.
project.
Not the legislative part, just the
crew in
public
one.
funding. The town was
And
in
I
a
taught in
bind a
4
while
also.
back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
So pretty much...
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
The new pirate lords kind of paid for everything, and now they act like they own the place and interest in everything.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
We got a stuffed animal.
It's soft and extra fuzzy. It's soft and extra fuzzy. It's a lot of work being governor.
Do they always talk while sword fighting?
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff. Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today.
Yep, okay, so every time we talk with Carla, we're gonna fight. Oh, nice, shortcut. I mean, this still looks like a monkey. LeChuck ship, lookout point, shipyard, forest. Wait, where's Meathook?
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Through the deep dark forest where I'm sure to get lost. Admire the tiny climbing ship.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're a museum of pirate lore. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Oh, this was Carla's place, of course. Okay, let's go into the forest.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth.
No! I'm gonna get lost.
Purple flowers. These must be lavender.
A lot
or
of these
monkshood,
is...
or cyclamen. Purple flowers. These must be lavender. Or monkshood. Or I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Oh, go back.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot
Mushrooms.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Okay, we need a map for the forest. Let's go to the shipyard and pick up Stan's toothbrush.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined.
Tan's previously owned vessels.
It says, Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships.
I'm pretty sure we still ripped off.
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Guess we can't pick it up.
It's a dried up old sea sponge.
We have sea sponge. Is it La Esponja Grande?
It's good for relieving stress.
Okay.
Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's.
I'm gonna take the diapers out of the dryer and go feed Bebe and sleep, I'm afraid. Sorry. That's alright, Pixie. I'm gonna go in like 20 minutes.
I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival.
So, you know, I won't do too much story, probably.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
It does. Alright, good night, Pixie. Thanks for joining me on the Monkey Island stream. Museum. Everything was closed, so I guess we have to go to the docks. This ship is called Le Ship.
How clever.
Hey.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote.
Thanks, Pixie.
You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench?
What do
No
you
problem.
bench?
I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Aw.
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Probably should have used Tripwood. Smith. Joel Smith.
Andrew LeChuck. No relation.
What a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't
learned
hire
that
you
from
because
Stan.
they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Also, I needed a mop.
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here. Hey.
Threepwood. I shouldn't even be talking to you.
Can I be on your ship if I change my name?
Only if you also change your face. Sorry.
That's a hint.
Hey.
What is it?
I'm not Guybrush Threepwood. I just look like him. You'd be amazed how often people confuse us. Sometimes I impersonate him at parties, just for fun. We've never even met, and I doubt I'd like him if we did.
Even if any of that were true, it wouldn't matter. LeChuck would take one look at you and go nuts. Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Hey.
What is
Okay,
it?
so maybe we need to go to Voodoo Lady.
Are you sure I can't convince you that I'm not
Like,
Guybrush Threepwood?
disguise.
Just looking like Guybrush Threepwood is enough that I can't give you the job. Sorry.
Hey.
What is it?
Come on, let me have the swabby job.
If you were anybody else and you had a mop, I'd hire you. But you're you, so I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Wally, what are you up to? Join the Jack Shrew. Solve problem. One of us recognize me and won't hire me. Get a mob. Seize the Jack ship at its earliest opportunity. Okay, so let's talk about that mob. Bloom guy!
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yay, you said the thing.
Now get lost.
I got an achievement called Fan Service. Oh, you guys should actually see.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz off.
Yeah, they don't want to talk.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Really?
Well, it's been a while, but I could probably still do 10 minutes on a good day.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh.
Rude.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
I said not to touch that. You don't use someone else's mop.
Why not?
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
Is this a lightsaber reference?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
Okay.
How do I find the mop handle
That's
tree?
a bit
I
much.
can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal
The Dark
journey.
Forest.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
How did they make the cook into like a spiritual mob crafting master?
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Okay.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No,
you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
We have to make mop, chat. Where's this game going? Did we add the quest? Get a mop, scratch, make a mop, find the mop handle tree. Let's ask someone about that, I'm pretty sure. Voodoo Lady is probably a good call. She's back from the dinner now. Oh, Wally's back for a map from the forest, I think. But this is probably a good time to call it. So next stream will be next Tuesday, or maybe I'll decide and do Monkey Island on Sunday. We'll continue this with the quest for the mop. But so far, this game is great. It looks nice, voice acting's perfect, jokes. They really cut me off guard. Got me off guard with the Garbage has a kid thing, and I really thought that 3 and 4 and Tales of Monkey Island wouldn't be canon anymore. I thought this was gonna be the follow-up to 2. It started as the follow-up of 2, but then it, you know, with the whole kid thing, really cool. All them questions. Alright, chat. But that'll be it for our Monkey Island stream for today. I will be back on Sunday with some multiplayer games. It might be Apex, it might be Destiny, it might be Dead by Daylight because it is creepy month. Maybe something else, I'll figure something out. But I'll be back with Monkey Island definitely next Tuesday, 7:30 PM. We'll continue our Return to Monkey Island playthrough, which will be the last one in the trilogy. And maybe after that we can still play Curse, 4 and Tales. But we'll see what happens. So thank you all so much for watching. I want to especially thank TT for the 24 months of subbing. With all the hearts and all the poops and all the fart pink and everything. Thank you so much. Scorpio, thank you so much for 17 months of subbing. And Storm for the 20 minis earlier. And actually, 20, no more 20, nope. 20 minis, yes. That's everything. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful start to your weekend tomorrow. And I'll talk to you all on Sunday. So have a good night. And bye. Bye.